Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 5 Minutes PM podcast. Today, let's discuss about the WBS and also the deliverables. It's very important to understand that all the WBS chart is intended to evidence and decompose the deliverables of the project. It's very common we see mistakes, something like phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, like a group of the WBS chart. This is wrong. And why this is wrong? Because the intention of the WBS chart is not to compete with the network diagram or the Gantt chart. This is not the intention of the WBS. The WBS doesn't want to show relationship and also schedule. The WBS is looking and aiming to show small pieces that contribute to the overall results. And I received one very, very interesting question today asking me, Ricardo, how do you suggest that I compose my WBS chart for this project? I have several departments and the same deliverables in each department. So let's suppose that I have 10 departments from 1 to 10 and 5 deliverables from deliverable A to deliverable E. And he asked me, should I group them by department and put the 5 deliverables in each department, the same 5 deliverables, A, B, C, D, and E? Or should I group deliverable A and then department 1, 2, 3, up to 10? What is the right? And my answer is, there is no right answer for that. Why? Because both of them are intending to show the deliverables. And what is important that will help me to decide which is the best? It's not only a matter of building the WBS, but first thing that I will analyze, the resources. The resources that will be doing deliverable A are the same for all departments? If this is true, maybe it's a guess that I should group them in deliverable A and then the departments, because it's the same group, so it's much easier for me to administer the resource allocation. On the other hand, let's suppose that the department and the resources inside the department are responsible for deliverable A, B, C, D, and E. Then I strongly suggest that you group by department because it's much easier. Regardless if it's deliverable A or B, the group will be the same. Second thing that we need to analyze and be very careful, we need to analyze the relationship. I know that the WBS doesn't intend to show and to analyze relationships, but if I have, for example, a very strong relationship between deliverable A and deliverable B, for example, in the same department, maybe it's better to group them by department. On the other hand, if I have a very strong relationship between deliverable A in department 1 and deliverable A in department 7, then maybe it's much better to group them in deliverable A and then put all the departments together, because this will make more sense for me in the future to detail, to analyze, and also to establish links. So both of them are correct. We need to be nimble and smart to make the proper decision. This is the challenge that we face in this case. And WBS, learn how to do WBS means practice. You must try, do 1, do 2, do 10 times until you become very smart and understanding all relationship of the WBS. Again, WBS, it's oriented by the deliverables, and the detail of the deliverable will be resulting from the WBS chart. And this, for me, is one of the key success factors in all projects. The people don't know how to detail the scope. So they start doing and they have schedule and time, cost, but they don't know exactly which deliverable everybody's expecting from them. Because of this, that it's so important to understand and prepare a great WBS. I hope you enjoyed this podcast and see you next week with another 5 Minutes PM podcast.